Ooh, that looks tasty.
Welcome folks, Stay the Home Gamer is back with another monthly menu, and we're going to jump right into it, particularly because this is actually the third time I'm recording this. The first time, I forgot to turn on the microphone. The second time, I restarted because I forgot to turn on the microphone and forgot to turn on the microphone. But this time, I'm positive it's on, I hope, and let's jump right into how I did last month with the predictions that I had made. So, and these are not in the same order as I made them last month. So one was Dungeon Alliance. Now, that was an easy one because I was doing the cross-channel playthrough with Barrett of Meet Me at the Table, and so yes, I played it a whole bunch. So I got that one in. Next was Forgotten Waters, which I knew I wasn't going to get to play a lot because I was playing it with a group of 6 people, which involved social distancing and getting outside, projectors on the wall, and 10 feet in between everybody and masks. But yes, I did get to do it. In fact, I was able to finish through some of the scenarios and get a review up. So I was very, very excited about that. Next one was Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. And sort of... See, I thought I was going to get to play it a lot, but I just kept going back to Dungeon Alliance because we just kept on rolling on through. And so I did get to play it, but only once. Though I did paint 2 of the miniatures, so I feel like that kind of counts as another one. Then the next one was Theurgy. Now, I was super excited about it because I really think this is a good game, and the solo mode was coming to me to test out. And it did. It got here, I got to play through it several times, then promptly had to stop because I had all these other games I have to go through and the work started up again. But I did get to play it a few times. I like what I'm seeing with solo mode, and maybe I'll get to play it again this month. I hope that'd be awesome, but I'm not going to get my hopes too far up. And then the last one was King's Dilemma. And yes, played through it several times, still really enjoying it, which brings us right into the games that got the most play this month, which are not in any particular order. First one being King's Dilemma. We've played it every single week. It's been a blast. I've really been enjoying it. It's a good time. It's good fun. King's Dilemma on the list. Followed closely by Deck of Wonders. Now, I got this as a preview copy, and there's actually several more decks that are back there somewhere. But this is currently on Kickstarter. It's a solo-only card game. I've really been enjoying it. It plays in 10 minutes sometimes, maybe less. Doesn't take a lot of space. It's really been one that I busted out quite often when I had some 20 minutes in between Zoom meetings or something like that. I'll bust this one out. Great option. Next one on the list was, as you can guess, Dungeon Alliance. Played it a whole bunch, obviously because I was doing the playthrough, but not just that, I actually brought it back to the table a couple other times just because, well, it's a fun game and I've really been enjoying it. So, Dungeon Alliance. That's upside down, you know. I'm not even going to take that out because I'm that slow. I didn't realize, even though I looked at it, that it's upside down. There we go. Dungeon Alliance, right side up. Next, we have... Now, this one is kind of going to be a little bit of a surprise because it's still in the shrink for Rallyman GT. Now, I've played this a whole bunch on Board Game Arena with Mike from One Stop Co-op Shop and a little bit with Mark from Not Board Gaming. And it's a blast. It's super quick, fun to play, good strategy. I've been enjoying it, so I picked it up to play with my wife because I think she's really going to enjoy it. So, Rallyman shocked me by sneaking into that top 5. And then the last one, which just hopped in on the very last night of the month, is Bunny Kingdom, which, get it? Hop? Because bunnies, the best jokes are the ones that you have to explain. In any event, Bunny Kingdom, played this several times, really enjoyed, and I'm actually really looking forward to adding in the expansion here, which I haven't gotten to do. So maybe in the next couple weeks we'll get to try that. Now that brings me right into the 5 games that I'm looking forward most to playing this coming month. Doesn't mean they'll be the most, but I'm really excited. I really am going to make a special effort to play them at least a couple of times. First one, hopping right back in, Bunny Kingdom. Again, because I really want to try getting the Bunny Kingdom in the sky. So there you go. That is the number 5 on the list. Next, making a return again, is Gloomhaven. Jaws of the Lion. I barely got to play it last month because I kept going back to Dungeon Alliance, but looking forward to really diving a little deeper into that to really get a vibe for it and see how much I enjoy it. Number 3 on the list is Hogs of War. This is a preview, so this is coming to Kickstarter pretty soon, but I have very fond memories of playing I think it was PlayStation 1 game, which I didn't think anyone else knew about, much less a company who made a card game already and then this miniatures game. So I don't know how long I'm going to get to keep it, but I'm super excited to try it out and then, well, see how the Kickstarter goes. I'm really hoping that this is something special because I'm excited about the IP. And the next one is another preview copy. Now this one's interesting because I think that they cold emailed me, and if you know me, you know I love deck building games. I love co-op deck building games even more, and I love games that have an expanding story. So the fact that Arkenshield, the Gates of Theon, is all of those things has me super excited. It also has me super excited that I'm getting my workout because this thing, I don't know, this has to be 15, 20 pounds just right here. This thing is packed with cards and cardboard and all of that stuff. So I'm super excited to try this one out. I will have a preview coming out hopefully this month. So we'll see how it goes. Now, the last one is my most divisive because Mark over at Not Board Gaming pretty much slammed the solo play. And a lot of people have said that the solo play, it's not really the best. But luckily for me, unlike so many of my friends who have these solo co-op only channels, I get to talk about competitive games too. And so I'm actually really excited to see what I think about Pendulum. Most of the criticism that I've heard has had to do with, again, the solo play and the real time. Now there is a turn-based variant in here that I know Rado really dug, and so I'm actually looking forward to trying this with my wife, seeing how the turn-based works, and just seeing what I think. I truly think this is one that I'm either going to love or I'm really not going to like, and I don't anticipate being anywhere in between, you know, because that pendulum swings side to side. You didn't expect 2 really bad puns in one video, did you? So, in any event, for those of you that didn't turn off after that second horrible, even for my standards, that was bad, pun there, thank you all so much for continuing to watch the channel, continuing to leave your comments, continuing to support us on Facebook, and now over on Instagram. That's a new thing. I just started that. Don't really know what I'm doing, but I can put up pictures. We can all do that. And as always, do check out the Boards and Brews. That's something new that we're starting, which is kind of a video cast. I also do put it in a podcast format too. That's out there. And as always, if you happen to see something behind me and you would like to see a review of it, just leave me a comment, shoot me an email, let me know, and I'll make time to make sure that happens. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.